The next bout at 155 pounds, it is a professional matchup between perennial fighter from this area, Alan the Hedgehog Greenway. He takes on Marcus Fludd, and there's a lot of emotion flying in this matchup, and I can't wait to see these two guys throw down.
Well, Marcus Fludd, he is known to be a tremendous athlete. He comes, he has no stop to him, and he brings the action. But the Hedgehog, this guy is such a character. He's long, he's rangy, he can do it all, and he's been training most recently there with the Revolution guys, and so you know he's coming prepared.
Don't want to blink when this one happens. It is Alan Greenway taking on Marcus Fludd here at USFFC 28.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 157 pounds with an amateur record of 8 wins and 6 defeats, now making his professional debut. Fighting for Marshall's MMA, Goldsboro, North Carolina, Marcus Fludd. And now his opponent, standing across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 156 pounds with a professional record of 5 wins and 4 defeats. Fighting out of Revolution Martial Arts, Inman, South Carolina. I present to you Alan the Hedgehog Greenway.
Marcus
Justin
Fludd
Brown,
preparing to square off in his 15th professional mixed martial arts bout. It would be the 6th professional bout. I'm sorry.
All right, Alan Greenway, Marcus Fludd meet in the center. Alan clearly having the reach advantage here, the taller fighter, longer range, longer limbs. But Alan's jiu-jitsu is solid as well, so don't underestimate that aspect of his fighting ability.
Well, I was going to say that this is the 10th professional bout for Alan Greenway, so these are some veterans.
That's right, lots of experience on display here. Right hand finds its mark from Alan Greenway. And clipping right hook from Marcus Fludd connects, but doesn't knock his man down or anything like that.
What a height and reach advantage here for the Hedgehog.
Dashing leg kick, partial connect from Marcus Fludd. Alan Greenway taking the center. Lunging hooks from Marcus Fludd, missed their mark. Alan Greenway returns fire, counter punches straight down the middle, find their mark. Now clinched up right against the cage here in front of the broadcast booth. Foot stomps from Alan Greenway, eats a knee.
You know, watching Alan Greenway here, it sort of takes you back to one of those ringmasters from like a 1930s carnival there with that look. He's always so much fun, that carnival.
Yeah, he's got the stash.
Kind of presence.
Strong knee connects to the midsection of Alan.
Lots of action already out of the gate here in this professional mixed martial arts bout.
Marcus Fludd likes to lunge forward with those hooks. Greenway doing a good job of stepping out of the distance, firing back some return shots of his own. And here you see Marcus just kind of waits for that time to start lunging in and swinging.
Nice kick there by Alan Greenway. And completes the takedown there.
Great.
Beautiful outside trip.
Great trip takedown from Greenway, now in top control.
Watch for Fludd to cage walk there. Greenway needs to keep him away from the edge. Marcus Fludd able to make his way back to the feet. But the Hedgehog is holding on for dear life.
Gonna try to get that second hook in, and he does. Now he needs to not get dumped on his head here. Fludd's gonna try to dump him forward.
Oh, wow, that pressure went straight down on the neck of Alan Greenway. Greenway undeterred.
It looked like he's a little bit too high up.
Yeah, it appears as though
it
it may have opened a small laceration over the head of Alan Greenway in the forehead.
Alan doing a good job of keeping both his hooks in, like a spider monkey up on his back.
Greenway looking for the Kimura lock here.
Maybe even an arm bar. But no, he's got a good position on the back.
Beautiful ride by Alan Greenway, evident of his training with Jimmy Fowler. Tremendous no-gi grappler and former professional mixed martial arts competitor.
Alan Greenway hanging on terrifically from Marcus Fludd, who's doing the right things to try to dump his man above his head, but the long limbs and feet and hooks of Alan Greenway are keeping him on there. It's tough when you got a guy that tall to get him off your back. When the hooks are sunk in that deep because their legs are so long.
Yeah, and here we go, looking for that Kimura again.
Look at that Kimura from the back. I don't think he has it, but that's a dangerous spot for Fludd nonetheless. Flood's got to be careful for that.
Now, I will say this, I've been in this position quite a bit. Typically I get the back. You see guys trying to post up like that. It takes a lot to carry that ride for a long period of time. So Alan Greenway is having to expend some energy merely holding this position. But this guy is in shape. He has great conditioning. And he's cool, calm, and collected under pressure.
And he's landing some tough shots against Marcus Fludd right now, who's just eating them, trying to survive. Allen has the body triangle now. That's going to be even more difficult for Fludd to get off of him. Back to two hooks and a mean elbow to the back.
Yeah, here we go. Looking for the rear naked choke now. A much tougher spot for Marcus Fludd. This could be the end.
I think this is it. Can Alan Greenway finish this choke? Looks tight.
Can Marcus Fludd hold out here?
Only a few seconds left in the round, and he survives. Wow.
What a first round.
And round two begins. Here we go. And they meet in the center. Alan the Hedgehog Greenway probably up one round over his opponent, Marcus Fludd. Strong front leg kick finds its mark. Greenway returns.
Oh, big shots there by Marcus Fludd. That one landed on the side of the head of Alan Greenway. Fludd with a beautiful sprawl.
That looks, he may have a guillotine.
Well, he's looking for the guillotine, but Alan Greenway has advanced to crossbody.
And I tell you, Alan Greenway's going to have to be careful. Those lunging hooks from Marcus Fludd are finding their mark.
Fludd, he's going to have to watch out because the Von Flue choke is readily available when you attempt to hold on to the guillotine choke from crossbody.
Good scramble. Alan Greenway finding himself top of his turtled opponent. And there's the body triangle. Look. I mean, that
can take the steam
really
out of your sails right there.
When you've got a guy that puts that body triangle on you, it makes it difficult for your diaphragm to even push air up into your lungs.
Absolutely, particularly one as long and lanky as Alan Greenway.
And I tell you, Marcus Fludd turtled up, probably not used to a guy like Greenway with those long legs that can just slide the hooks up in between that tiny little spot between your knee and your stomach when you're turtled up. Fludd probably didn't think that was going to happen. Greenway capitalizing great.
Fludd attempting to strip the right arm of Alan Greenway and reverse this position, unable to do so.
Fludd rolling to the wrong spot. He needs to roll to his left to get the body triangle of Alan Greenway, some pressure on that foot.
Well, not only is it the body triangle, Greenway is controlling the left leg.
There it is.
With his own left leg, looking to finish this bout yet again.
Can he finish with a choke? Marcus Fludd, tough as nails, not tapping to this tight choke. How long can he hang on to it? Alan Greenway squeezing for dear life, looking to put this one away in the second.
And again, this is a position where I would expect Greenway to maybe start putting some pressure back to the body of Marcus Fludd using that anaconda body lock, squeezing, intermittently, making him forget that the rear naked choke is still there.
Marcus Fludd, tough as nails, defending everything that's thrown at him. But Alan Greenway's got him where he wants him right now. This is going to be tough to get out of this body triangle lock that he's got on him. And although Fludd's throwing some punches, they're not really doing too much to Alan Greenway.
Well, but this is a position, though, that, I believe that Greenway wants to put Fludd away. We've still got 2 minutes left in this round. He's putting a lot of energy into this finish.
Fludd tries to roll out. Greenway not giving him any space to do so.
And again, yes, it may be the position where Greenway needs to possibly just use the striking, to soften up Fludd a little bit more. Fludd's choke defense just exquisite here.
Well, both these guys are really sweaty at this point in time. You know, it's tougher to sink stuff in when that's the case. But yeah, Fludd showing some great choke defense, but eating a lot of punches from Greenway.
This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what Greenway needs to be doing here. Softening up Marcus Fludd, continuing to use that body lock position.
Hammer fist from the back for Greenway.
Greenway, he just spoke to us here. I'm not sure what he just said.
I couldn't hear him either.
Something to the effect that, I'm not going to finish this guy.
Alan Greenway looking to slip in the choke. Marcus Fludd, tough as nails, not giving him the space. Breaks out of the body triangle, but Alan Greenway right back on top with the body triangle. Marcus Fludd unable to get out of it. Very frustrating position for Marcus. Unable to do much at all besides throw some occasional punches behind his head. Greenway able to turn over to his coaches.
Oh, beautiful. He's going to have to watch, though. That was almost a 12-6. But beautiful. We need to see more of that.
Yeah, that was a painful looking elbow. And looks like Marcus Fludd is going to barely survive this round 2. And we will go the distance, or go all the way to round 3 at least, here in this 155-pound professional matchup between Alan Greenway and Marcus Fludd. Alan Greenway definitely worked on his cardio for this fight. You know, you watch a guy like Greenway punish a guy for 2 rounds straight, and you think, well, he's probably going to be a little tired going into the 3rd round, but not even taking a seat in between 2 and 3. Alan Greenway in phenomenal shape for this professional matchup. And down we go into the deep waters. Round 3, Alan Greenway, Marcus Fludd. Lunging in with hooks. Alan Greenway counters. And that's what Fludd's going to look to do. Greenway, great scramble. Great technique there. He made Marcus think that he was switching to the right, and he went the other way. The body triangle again. Locked into place, courtesy of Alan the Hedgehog Greenway. It has been the bane of this fight for Marcus Fludd here so far. Just completely unable to shake that body triangle loose. Casey Oxendine, the body triangle, one of the more frustrating positions in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. As a black belt yourself, what does Marcus Fludd have to do to get this off of him?
That's a very difficult position yet again. That body lock is very hard to strip. You definitely want to lean towards the right side there on the leg, but really, I mean, he's attempted this already. Greenway is very savvy to it. His long, lanky legs make it difficult to escape, and it allows Greenway to open up and do as he pleases.
And look how Greenway utilizes his right foot constantly under that right leg of Marcus Fludd. Marcus Fludd's right leg is almost completely neutralized by that foot.
If Marcus Fludd could get a figure 4 with his leg hooked around and start to put some pressure on Greenway and then begin to slide his body underneath, he could have some effectiveness. That doesn't happen. He does make a reversal, but now it's Alan Greenway with the triangle choke, one of his signature moves.
Marcus Fludd out of the lion's den into the shark's den, the shark's pool. Now with a tough triangle latched onto him. Alan Greenway feels very comfortable in this position. He's eating a couple of punches, but I gotta tell you, man, Marcus Fludd exhibiting toughness to like
and
which
he is
you
out.
rarely see.
Marcus Fludd is out.
Hasn't given up yet. Alan Greenway's given him every excuse in the world to give up, but he hasn't done it. And now Greenway back to taking his back, at least once that second hook goes in.
Marcus Fludd definitely needs to get his hips against that cage in an attempt to strip Greenway off of his back. But Greenway with excellent wrist control here. We've seen so much improvement since his move to Revolution. Oh,
No.
nice stiff right there.
Another
Another
one.
stiff jab.
Blood flew off the face of Marcus Fludd when that connected. Now, Greenway, Greenway can eat some mean shots. Fludd still has power. Allen's going to have to be careful here as Fludd desperately
there goes
tries
the
to look for a
mouthpiece
knockout.
of Marcus Fludd. Both of these men just exhausted. A tremendous work rate by both individuals here in this bout.
Knees from both competitors as we tick down to the bottom of round 3. 1 minute and 20 left to go. Marcus Fludd probably on the bad side of the judges' scorecard right now. He's going to have to do something quick and fast if he wants to come out on top over Allen the Hedgehog Greenway. The good news for Marcus Fludd is that he's on his feet and not trying to get the Hedgehog off his back. He's got to separate and throw hooks. Minute left remaining in the matchup. Allen Greenway with a trip takedown. The last place Marcus Fludd wants to be with 50 seconds left to go in round 3.
What is it going to take for Greenway to get the finish? Is it possible? I know he wants it. But man, Marcus Fludd has been so resilient in this fight. Of course, I have Greenway up in all 3 rounds, but man, you have to take your hat off to both of these competitors.
Absolutely, both these guys laying it out all on the line. 25 seconds left to go. Allen Greenway once again with that body, or the back. He doesn't have the body triangle yet, but there it is. Just a complete dominating Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu performance with the body triangle constantly taking the back of Marcus Fludd. There's 10 seconds left in this professional bout at 155 pounds. This one likely going to the judges' scorecard.
Landing big shots here at the end is Allen Greenway. Icing on the cake.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the scorecards. The judges score the fight 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Allen the Hedgehog Greenway.
Allen, always a character, is the Hedgehog, but you looked on another level tonight, completely dominating round after round. How does it feel to be back inside the cage?
I'll be honest, I thought about what I was going to say in this situation a long time. Right now, my life's just really incomplete. I'm missing the most important thing in my life. I just don't really care about right now. It was a great fight, and I appreciate Marcus coming out and taking it, but I have a lot bigger things on my plate right now.
So I can see a lot of pain. Everybody in the audience can feel it. That being said, round after round, you pushed, and you appeared to be having fun. As much pain as you may be going through, you appeared to be having fun. I could tell you were looking for that finish. Marcus Fludd, he hung on. What's next?
Honestly, I fear no man in this world, so I'll fight whoever they throw up against me next. You guys have never even got to see me grapple, and that was just me rolling around. So I appreciate you guys coming out and supporting me for all these years. I've been here a long time. I'm old as hell. And I'll keep fighting as long as you guys come and support me.
Everybody, please put your hands together one more time for the Hedgehog, Allen Greenway.